All right.
Well, welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies. And we're live early because if you see here on the screen, we're about a minute away from live horse racing. And we have with us again, JRRToken back with us. Thank you again. We're actually racing your horse here today, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to get a little Pop-Tart action.
But we've got Pop-Tart here.
Oh, yeah, we got Pop-Tart. It's a good chance here. I was demoted to Class 5, which gives me a bit of a better chance. So we'll see what happens. It's been an interesting journey with these horses. I'll tell you that.
So how did you get demoted? Like, did you not win enough races? Is that how it works?
Well, the game has been interesting. There's so many like nuances to it, but basically, the more races, it's a point system outside of just winning like Ethereum as prize money. So the more races you win, the more points you get. That increases your class. So class 1 being the best, class 5 being not so great, but still a class. And if you keep losing, and if you lose bad, you'll get demoted. So with a couple of like not great spots, I got pushed back to class 5. But that's okay, because what happens is if I get too good, I end up getting pushed into. I've been in class 3s, and then you're putting your horse up against some pretty good other horses, and the chances of you winning cash can be a lot more difficult. So it could be beneficial to get pushed back into a lower class, and then strategically actually betting on races that you'll have a better chance at.
So here we are, class 5. We're at an 18-meter race, 1800.
And I like my horse at last.
Here right now we're in 12th place, and I've seen your horse before rally from behind, so I think we're kind of in the spot here.
I always prefer my horse. Anytime my horse is up front and right at the get-go, I get pretty nervous that we're not going to be making it. But I like actually hanging out in the back a little bit because then they let everyone kind of burn out that gas, and Pop-Tart comes in for the win. But let's see, we got almost 500 or 600 meters to go.
So here you come with the push.
Yep.
I'm able to adjust the screen here. I think I'm not doing a very good job of it. I'm trying to swing it around, but
Right.
Kind of stuck on a camera angle. I'm going to click auto camera angle here, see if it adjusts to the other horses that are up front here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Pop-Tart in 5th. Come on, push it, baby.
So it looks like we're on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
They're in 3rd place now. Coming out for the side view. Here we go. Here we go, Token. We're coming up from the start. Come on. Push it through.
Come on, baby.
Come on. Hold on in there. We got another one. Push outside. Oh, I think we got win place or so. Is it second, third place?
I think. That's awesome. I'll take it. Wow.
Oh man, my heart's going after that.
Right? And now I'm actually
out at the end.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is awesome. All right, I'll take it. I'll take a little ETH better than no ETH. So, all right, not bad. But so what happened now? That was a class 5 race. I just got bumped back up to class 4, and so again, I'm getting it's a balance. It kind of shifts you back and forth a little bit between the classes depending on how you do. So that's cool. I'll take a little Ethereum there. Better than nothing.
So that's, you can take that, you can push that to your next race. So explain to the viewers at home, how much did that race cost you?
Oh, that race cost me 0, absolutely nothing actually.
So from them, it's pretty much from Zedrun, it's 0. And what they have is they have free races to kind of, get you familiar with the territory, get you familiar with the land, get you familiar with what's happening in Zedrun, and it's entertaining for me. I mean, that was a couple seconds where I'm sitting there screaming,
me too.
screaming at the screen, and you almost pulled out the big W there. I mean, that was
man, I actually thought I had a shot.
That was pretty wicked stuff. Now I do have another race. Let me see if I can pull up my chart here.
I should have another race.
So if Viewers looking at home, I'm sorry, it's going to take me a second to pull this up here. I have a race in, what is that, 33 minutes. So people looking at home, remind me in 33 minutes, I'll pull the screen back up, and this will be my race. And as if you can see, pre-race, which we haven't had a chance to do, you're able to click on the horses. So right here, Royal Diamond, which is not my horse. It's a Z10 horse. So kind of like, I think of that like a Generation 10 horse. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, because you know a lot more about this than I do. I'm still trying to learn. It's a filly, but right here and on here, the prize money and the percentage won. So this horse has won over $5,000. It's won 15% of its races. And here's its overall stats, 800 total races. So this person, the owner of this horse, knows the distance that it likes. It's probably a shorter sprint here that I entered it in as a 1400, because that's what my horse, I believe, does better in.
Yeah, your horse, I've actually looked up the stats. I could send you this link that I've been using, because there's like community is big in making so many cool tools for this. And there's there's all this data. It's all on the blockchain. It's all there. So they're using this awesome data to actually help people really figure out what's going on with the horses. So you got third place there. It tells you basically all the stats. You could even look at the bloodline of your horses to see how your lineage has done. You could look at your brother and sister horses. And this is like all what's going to come into play when they open up breeding again, which is going to be nuts. Again, these are living, breathing NFTs that we're talking about. These are not just like, they're not images, they're like horses, and you could breed them and birth new NFTs, which is the craziest thing, and you could sell them. So this is where all the strategy comes into play. But actually, if you scroll up a little bit and you look at where it says view details in your distance summary on the right-hand side there, this is actually, it's not scientific, but it gives you a glance at some of the odds that your horse might have. But the thing is that we just got to put your horse into more races. And that's actually where I find some of the benefit of doing some of the free races. Like, you don't want to kind of blow all your money on distances and races.
Get the data first, do some research, see where your races are going to come in. I'm still very new at this, and I'm learning that where my horse does better. And I've learned that I was always in the mindset of prior, like, I'm going to do the longer race. Why? Because I'm going to get more for my money, because my horse will be out there for an extra 20 seconds because it's going further. Then I just figured my horse was just tired and lazy and couldn't really get around the track fully.
There's certainly strengths and weaknesses for every horse, and I think that's part of the game, is like just kind of figuring that out. And when I started, I didn't take that into account. I was just like, got so excited, I just started throwing my horse in every race. And I'm like, oh well, I'm losing some money here. And then I started doing a little bit more research, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's definitely some serious strategy here. Besides just throwing your horse in any race you find.
And that's what makes it fun, is getting the gamified aspect of it, learning about your horse, finding about it's more than just owning it for the visual of it. It's owning it for knowing what it can be and what you can grow off of it and what it can turn into. And it turns into like you're almost its own trainer, where you find out its plus and minuses, enter it in races where you can possibly increase your odds. So it's just not just straight up gambling. It's actually, you're doing research. It's more than that. It's strategy gaming.
Absolutely. Well, I'm just putting my horse in a couple races. We'll see. It needs a couple more horses in the gates, but I'll keep you posted if these are paid races I threw my horse into. Let's see.
So right now we have 20 minutes left. I'm going to bring in another guest, someone that we had on prior. You have not met him, because I believe last time it was on opposite days. He met him on a Sunday, and I believe I had you on last Saturday. We're going to bring in Rare Diamond Hands here. With Rare Diamond Hands, before I bring him on real quickly, what happened was pretty much last week was I was sent pretty cool stuff, and this pretty cool stuff just started gaining a lot of traction, real fast. Paris Shilton, someone who helps me out with a lot of my NFTs, trying to get artists' attention within the space. She was, gracious to track. They found each other, tracked each other down, and through this, I was able to get a really nice tribute piece that was. I'm trying to find it here. Got too many tabs open. I was able to find. There's my pony. I was finding an awesome tribute piece that I am just totally stoked about. You see that?
Oh, nice. Oh, you got one. Good for you.
Yes, yes. Don't say nothing about that, but that's pretty cool. But this rare diamond hand right here, I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And I shared that amongst the community, and all of a sudden, Rare Diamond Hands, I'm going to let him give the exact information of how many he sold here, just as I can click on the right proper screen. So, Rare Diamond Hand, you're on, my friend. So let's talk about what's been going on in your world.
Yeah, what's up, Crypto? Yeah, thanks for having me back. Yeah, man. Yeah, fun times. We have 18 in total rare diamond hands holders now. So yeah, really cool.
You have 18 sold. That's amazing. But I'm not that amazed because I saw this as really cool stuff. I saw what's been happening with people following really cool stuff, wanting to buy cool stuff from collectors, from crypto OGs that are trying to make their the best out of their investment, which is sometimes they're crypto punks, and finding other avenues, derivative work out there that is just cool stuff like this. But your images, the sleekness, the mintiness of it, I just like saying minting and minty, of how awesome these rare diamond hands are. I just love looking at them.
It's luxurious.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing we talked about a little bit last time, right? It's like, there's a lot of these collections out there. And, for me, kind of looking at the landscape, I really wanted to produce something of the utmost, high quality and just the premium feeling for a pretty decent price, I might add as well. So, and, speaking to kind of like the culture of crypto, of NFTs, just people who have that conviction, that long-term thinking, being savvy within this space and looking long-term on it. This is really a symbol for that in itself, right? So yeah, everybody's really resonating with that. Like, we've been kind of on Clubhouse, on Twitter, everybody's really feeling the pieces, and yeah, it's been a really cool reaction overall.
I hate to cut you off. Did you redo your website here? This is new, and I think I just looked at it a couple hours ago.
So like, I was tweaking it a little bit today, and I'm actually like, it's kind of like work in progress. So I don't know. Yeah, I think the bottom is still kind of screwed up. This is literally like live, like in the creation.
I'm thinking it looks cool. I mean, this has evolved since I looked at it, like, honestly, like a couple hours ago, and I was just like, wait a second, am I on the same website? I mean, it's just, this is what I love about artists, is just the live action that they're bringing to evolve their pieces and their craft. Not past the minting of it, but you want to put out a premier piece out there, and you're making a great foundation with it, with this website right here, first off, and that's why we're seeing these types of sales.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know, it's honestly humbling, really. Like, speaking to the collectors firsthand, whether on Clubhouse or whatever, and it's just like we harsh nerd out. Like, we go into every piece and we're like, okay, look at the properties. Okay, this one's got gold. Okay, this one's got the Ethereum logo. This one's got like the bull market logo. Oh, look at the multi-layered glass here. Oh, look at the way the light shines differently on this material versus that. And everybody's truly appreciating that. From just the 3D work there to the card work, the typography, just every little bit of it. It's kind of every part of what I envisioned when coming up with it. It's, you know, the feedback is recognizing those details and whatnot. So it's just really cool to see people you know, liking the pieces so much.
Well, one of the ones that stuck out to me, the reflection that I got off the, lack of a better term, the white part on the palm here, like every time going through, is like the attention to detail, the way of making each one unique for, you know, the potential buyer, the potential client. And that's why I'm just thumbing through right now, you're recently sold, and like every one of them just drags your eyes to it, and you want to look at a different aspect of it, and it's similar yet different in every regard. Yeah,
no doubt. And yeah, like it's crazy. Like the collectors that are jumping in, you know, they're really enjoying you know, what they've been picking up. And you might see that like a lot of the resale prices that they're putting up are like, you know, 1.5 ETH, 1.3. I think like the lowest resale right now is like 0.49, you know. So you know, I think long term there is value in this. And you know, I think speaking to that, there's a couple other things that I will mention. You know, this project has been a bit, you know, it's been a long time coming, but, you know, I haven't really produced a roadmap, you know, right up front or anything, but it's more organic and taking the feedback from the community overall. So, you know, from that perspective, everybody's asking me, okay, like what's next, what's coming? So what I'm going to do is actually create like a little merch line. So yeah, some t-shirts, stuff like that for exclusively for collectors of a rare diamond hand. So if you hold, you know, you can pick up the merch. And then after that, I'm already thinking about a second line under this brand, you know, possibly some metaverse integrations of these, you know, spinning in 3D. I mean, please, really the sky's the limit. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking now.
Yeah, you're talking about like walking into like your foyer in your metaverse, and this thing, instead of like having a fountain there, you're having this one of these bad boys rocking around 360 as you walk in your winding staircase.
Yeah, yep, exactly right. Yeah, so I'm really looking at this, you know, as a long-term, you know, brand within the NFT space that's going to be around for a long time.
Transparent through the back. Look at this one. Look at that. That's sweet.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, that's like an X-ray material, so you can see right through that, and then you get some reflections in there. So yeah.
What's in the unlockable content?
Yeah, glad you asked. So yeah, we have a high resolution TIFF file. So it's 300 DPI. It's massive. So yeah. I mean, you know, you can go to your print shop and blow that up huge and have one of these things framed in your own house. Yep, exactly. So
that's sick. Oh man, look at that. It's crazy.
Yeah, so that's a IPFS link there.
Forever.
For the high res. Yep.
Sick. So cool. Oh yeah, well, look at those properties. Are they each like completely unique, every single one?
Yeah, so because Crypto's is his piece is placed into like a custom derivative like commission set. This one's not a part of the 100, like the OG 100 rare diamond hands. So, but yeah, if you go into any of these, you can look at the properties, and yeah, you know, there will be percentages and such. So yeah,
that's
you can see.
I love digging around in those.
Yep.
Well, that's what makes it fun, and like, you know, it makes you find the rare of the diamond hands. You know, I mean, there is a way behind it. And another thing that I see that I always like that artists bring up is accessibility point and access point, where there is different price points where people can come in. You can get a rare diamond hand like number 50 here, you know, a really premier one, a top shelf one, as I call it times. If you know, if you have the fat Ethereum wallets to match it, and then you also have different entry points that are at lower aspects. So you can enter in different areas.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think the one that you were just on, that glass Bitcoin one with the gold and the white series, like that one was the first ever sale, and the current owner put that up for 1.5. So yeah,
So this is a resale right here already.
Yeah. So like I haven't put any up that high, but you know, the collectors, they see the long-term value in this brand, and they really believe in it. So and quite honestly, all of them were like, I mean, damn, these prices are low for how good these things are. Like they should be minimum like, you know, $800, whatever, equivalent of ETH for each of them. You know what I mean? And a lot of them are, you know, down around the 0.1, 0.2, you know, 0.3 range. So yeah, a lot of you know, potential value there.
Let's see if we can
So cool. Yeah. Let me know when you're doing the metaverse objects. That is my favorite. I'm like so into that.
Yeah. No, it's something that like I'm new to, but yeah, I've already been speaking to a couple, not quite developers, but they're kind of tech savvy, in regards to like building objects for the metaverse and some AR stuff. They've been playing around with it already. It's super cool.
I just blew like my last ETH on a metaverse mask, actually. I think it was worth it though.
Pac-Man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought you spent the end of it on a DVD.
Well, that's where I'm gonna make it all back. Where to come. But the yeah, I did totally blow it on the awesome Genie's Pac-Man mask that was released. So
what he's talking about is this was kind of like under the radar news, and JRRToken actually brought it to my attention. I can't keep up with everything that's happening here. So Token, how about you talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, so here, why don't you here, click that collection, and I'll show you a little bit what's going on here. So first of all, there's genies. So you know, this thing that I'm using right now is my avatar is actually a company called Lumi that's been around, and they were acquired by Roblox. But it's an avatar, and it's meant to be, you know, able to be used. I'm using it here, like in a metaverse scenario. So there's this really amazing company that we should all be paying, if you're in the NFT space, definitely be paying attention to, called Genies. This is going to be the next Dapper Labs project with this company, Genies, who makes avatars to do NFT wearables. So you have an avatar, and you'll be able to customize that with exclusive NFTs that they're going to drop. And it's going to be all on the Flow blockchain, just like NBA Top Shot is. And it's going to be a pretty big deal. Right now, that one on the right by Render Fruits, Pac-Man Dream, that's the one I got. I was like in love with it. I'm like, I am spending that 0.1 Ethereum on this. I made sure I had enough gas for it too, and actually I snagged this at the event that our next guest is gonna that I was at, that he put on. But this is made by a wonderful artist named Render Fruit. She makes some really incredible stuff, and this one actually has audio too, and this is a wearable. Right now it's just one gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous art. That little 8-bit beat. Oh, so it's a beautiful piece of NFT art in general, but I'll be able to push this specifically to Genies once the Flow platform opens. I'll be able to transfer it and then wear it in their metaverse experiences. Right now, they're connected to Giphy, so you could use it in messaging and chats and stuff. It's pretty fun to have an animated character with some legit stuff. But I jumped on this for a couple reasons. One, they worked with, this is a partnership with Namco Bandai Asia, and they partnered with a whole bunch of different, not a whole bunch, but I think it was like 6 different artists who each did their unique take, and it was 50 editions each for these artists. They did one and each artist had a 0.1 Ethereum for their pieces. I just picked Render Fruit because that's my personal aesthetic, although I also love that Pac-Man below. I love that Aqua Pack. I don't know, they're all so cool. And then they had another one that was a regular Pac-Man that I tried to get, but my MetaMask mobile failed, unfortunately, and I missed it. But I was successful in my hunt and claimed it. So now I'll be able to wear that exclusively, or who knows? I think this will have very high value because one, this is the one and only true NFT that they've made. They've been doing drops in their beta Genies app with basically virtual tokens from inside their app, but they don't have, it's not NFT, it's not on the blockchain. And this is the first official Genie NFT, and it'll be the first because it's the only one that'll be traded off the Flow blockchain, but you'll be able to put it into it. So I have a good bet that this will be of significant value, but keep your eye on Genies. Definitely check out their app. It's super cool. It's like Bitmoji, but a little bit glossier. And this is absolute metaverse. Like a partnership between Real Diamond Hands and Genies is not that out of the realm of possibility where I can have a insane rare diamond hand glove, that I could be wearing on my avatar with this spinning jewel in it. That could be
instead of popping power pellets into Pac-Man's mouth, you can be popping diamonds. You can have diamond hands while you're doing it.
Of 1,000,000%, yes, absolutely, and that's what I'm so excited about.
Well, all right, Diamond Hands. If you want, we have the, we have the Pac-Man. So if you can find a way to match the gloves into the metaverse with the Diamond Hands, why not have a little collaboration, a little crossover with these things and with your things? It could be done, and that's the awesome thing about the blockchain technology.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I'm just stoked to see where all of this stuff is gonna go. So much potential. I can't wait. I already have crazy ideas for these different lines, like I was saying before, right? And I don't want to divulge too much because I want to make sure that I can deliver on these things as well. Sometimes my mind can go a little bit too far, with that. But yeah, man, yeah. There's so much to go. So yeah, I'm pumped. And those Pac-Mans are super cool. I was looking at them yesterday, and I refreshed the page, and it was like 50 ETH in volume or something already. I was just like, Jesus. I
was like, I made a good bet.
Yeah, man. Yeah, those are going to be good.
I'm diamond handing it for sure.
Oh yeah, long term, exactly.
Diamond Hand, we're gonna let you go because we're gonna bring on another guest before we do some horse racing. We have another one up. Actually, we'll leave you on for the horse racing, so maybe you can just pick a horse and yell at the screen with us.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, promote, talk about? I'll give you another minute here, and then probably another minute when we conclude at the end. Anything that you want to promote, talk about? Any buttons I got to click here to help you out?
No, you know what? I think it's just, go to rarediamondhands.com, check it out. Pop over to the Twitter. We have a Discord as well. Top right of the website, you can click over. If you have any questions for me, I can answer those in the Discord, and whatnot. So, yeah, that's what it's all about, the quality kind of speaks for itself, but if it speaks to you, and you like one of these, then yeah, let me know, and we can chat.
Hey, thanks for thanks for the cool piece. 2, thanks for the time and telling us about the work. And I'm going to keep on following the progression of this work, and I love to see the evolution of it. So stick around. We'll have you pick a horse and yell at a horse here. But I want to bring in another guest so he can yell at a horse. I got 9 minutes before my race, so this will probably be pretty good timing. So a segue over to JRRToken. How about you talk about our next guest here? I'm going to bring him on while you're talking about him, so people can get familiar with it. I thought this was one of the coolest things. While this Pac-Man drop was going on, he was mobile. Token was mobile buying because he was trying to make it into a different area of town. I don't want to give you the direct locations because I don't know.
I can do this. All right, it's all right. I could divulge some secrets. So anyway, I was finally out in the wild of the after being in lockdown this whole year, and ended up going to actually my first event, which was incredible. Just to be at an actual event, and it was a pop-up experience called NFT DVD, and Dave Cicerelli, who's an awesome experiential artist and creator, created NFT DVD, which is just the most brilliant thing ever. When you think about what's going on right now in the NFT scene and crypto. Actually, let me see. I could go. I'm going to go in a little different mode here. So he was making. So this is all right. This is gold. What I have here is an original Beeple Crap #1 of 30 NFT DVD bootleg of the entire Beeple collection. Okay,
I got to bring him in now. He's smirking. He's smirking his ass off over here. I got
look at this.
to bring him in.
#1, baby. #1 Beeple original NFT DVD.
So all right. So Dave. All right.
Plus CryptoPunks.
And he's got a CryptoPunks one too. All right. So Dave, how about you explain here what's going on with these things? I mean, this was one of the coolest things I've seen. I thought it was cool, and with that, JRRToken had a great idea based off of what you've created.
What's the idea, JR?
Well, maybe we'll let you know, maybe not, but we'll save that for the end.
Okay, so this is it's almost NFT Dadaism, right? Like it's
your mic speak into the mic a little bit.
I'm sorry. Is this better?
Yeah,
okay.
Better. There we go.
So yeah, this is sort of NFT Dadaism, right? Like it's just sort of creating layers and layers of nonsense, yet also kind of making perfect sense. And it really just began when the phrase NFT DVD just made me laugh. And can I share a screen? Walk you through kind of the.
Yeah, that 100%. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna. All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah. There we go.
Your
screen's up.
Yeah, definitely talking to the mic there. It's perfect, right? Like that.
Okay.
There you go.
So I just sort of had this idea of, because there's sort of two main things of NFT that really kind of jump out. One is this idea of ownership, and this sort of idea of now that there is an owner of these images that were freely available on the internet. Well, now, particularly in the case of Beeple was quite literally giving away his work for, a decade. Well, now everyone but the owner of the NFT is looking at a bootleg. Like it's sort of become this kind of like thing. And then the other thing, of course, is the idea of digital scarcity. And that again took me back to bootlegs, to like going back into the days of like going to the Big Apple Comic-Con and like looking for the Star Wars Christmas special that was not in print, and getting the low rent VHS with the commercial breaks and tracking issues, and sort of digging for that. So this whole thing, it kind of just connected in all these ways where I wanted to actually make a physical NFT bootleg shop on Canal Street, because that's, anyone in the New York area knows that's where you go to get
bootleg central.
Right.
That's so iconic, iconic, ironic, however you want to frame it. It's great.
Yeah, and it just so happens I've done work with an art organization called On Canal, where they basically do short-term leases of vacant retail on Canal Street with these sort of pop-up art experiences, and that's really the world I came from. And it's actually funny. Although it wasn't funny at the time, but I had a art show, a big installation with this sort of mirror video thing. And it was literally the day New York shut down was my opening. So wow. I had like the last event in New York, and then this Thursday I opened her back up. But we did this, we got the space, we built it out. So we have like a try before you buy station right here where you can, throw in the DVD, and complete with like the animated menus, and the whole thing again is just layers and layers of like bootleg and piracy irony. where even the DVD menu has an audio track that still has the audio watermark. Like if you buy stock audio, it'll, you know, your free sample you can download goes like audio jungle, you know, over that.
That's funny.
And it's all layered through. And yeah, and then we just kind of set it up as like sort of this mini Blockbuster / Canal Street DVD bootleg stand where you can kind of browse, and you know, these are all pics from the opening.
That's great, and it's great to have fun, and like gets people out, and it's you know, bringing back people like into the old school like DVD, Blockbuster video, movie store, family video, however, whatever it was, and just on Canal Street with the bootleg aspect of it within the NFT space, just brilliant.
Yeah, and I tried really hard, and I really like the idea of kind of tying this whole thing up in a, you know, this cutting edge thing of digital ownership, and sort of wrapping it in the aesthetic of the dated DVD, just sort of, again, that kind of interjection of the nonsense. And in fact, to even promote it, I created a straight out of GeoCities. Yeah, it was actually, so much of this project's been a joy to make because I had remembered just enough of hand coding HTML to do it poorly. And that was, you know, what I was going for, right? Like, this sort of like poorly done, scrappy, as if some guy read in the Daily News that there's money in NFTs, and you know, and it's also 1998.
That's good. I mean, you've almost had 3,000 people in the, you know, this on this site already, and you had a great address too. Was it 321 Canal Street?
321 Canal, yeah. And then just to add even more kind of craziness to what the whole vision of this thing is, because, you know, like so much of it, it's sort of a kind of an experiment in value, right? And so what we're actually doing is everything we don't sell by tomorrow night, it only goes through Sunday. And all of these, everything's treated as an art object, by the way. So as JRR pointed out, he has a 1 of 30 edition.
Number one.
Number one.
The one.
So they're all signed and numbered. They all come with a physical token, which I thought was a funny idea until I had to assemble all of them. But they're all signed and numbered, and whatever we don't sell gets destroyed. I'm bringing in a microwave tomorrow into the space, and we're microwaving all the DVDs that we don't sell. And then, of course, what we do then is we mint the disk image of the destroyed NFT DVD to create an NFT DVD NFT.
For real.
For real. So that'll be kind of released in the next couple weeks. But it's, again, that kind of like snake eating its own tail. But where it gets kind of interesting is some of these are sold out. Like,
I saw it firsthand. Yeah. It was glorious. Oh man, it was one. So I came in there. I was like, I have to be right on time. I actually got there at 6:30. The doors were at 7, and I got in there. And I was like, I need a people number one. Okay, great. But somebody came in right behind me. He's a cool NFT artist, and he bought every single Burnin' Banksy. Everyone.
That's what you're telling me. He just came in there and he bought them all.
He bought them all. Cleared them out. It was amazing.
Well, it's been wild, the people coming in, because this is, you know, obviously this is confusing the hell out of my family. What I'm doing, but it's like the right people get it, and when they get it,
500 meters for Young Secretariat. Sorry to interrupt, but the horse race is coming to the end. But Young Secretariat is pretty far behind.
Destroyed. He's gonna make a mad push here.
Let's do it, baby. 200 yards. Yeah. So Dave, sorry, this is not to interject, but we are.
No, of course.
Holy shit! What is that? What is scrutinized? Damn. What the freak? All right.
Respectable, but man, that's
Well, 1400 might not be the number. All right, back to
No.
you, Dave. Sorry about that.
No, I just wanted to say to Dave, like the site is epic, man. Like right when I seen that, I just like it was like flashbacks to like those old websites back. Like the execution is perfect, man. Like it just literally took me back to the feeling of a long time ago.
Oh, thank you. It's yeah, it feels like your gateway just got a virus, right? And
Absolutely.
yeah, and we've been doing yeah, and I'll show you like we even the promo video I think is probably worth playing. Hold on, why can't I? Oh, here we are. Sorry, I have a notification up. But yeah, and I should say to hype it, we even we invaded Freeze Art Week with a sign spinner. Really kind of promoting the hell out of it.
He's great.
The man. Oh,
so good.
That's hilarious.
He's
really
the
skilled.
2010 world champion of sign spinning.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now because I was
not
like,
messing around.
it's for real.
He's the man, and now I got to keep the sign, which is incredible. And you pick it up, and it feels like you're picking up Captain America's shield. It's like
that's amazing.
Yeah, and then we've of course kind of made this is our like promo video for the overall experience.
I mean, it's just the perfect bootleg everything. It's got the bootleg DNA.
Whoa, look at this guy. You ain't joking.
And and I should mention the bootlegs are like legit camcorder recordings of the web presence. Like it's not, we really wanted to make it feel like.
So as I view it, it's it's almost like a bootleg of a bootleg of. Is it a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg? Is it 3 times over?
Well, I'll show you. I can play.
Yeah, definitely check it. Look, this is what it.
I mean, this is literally what it is. I have, we created like a, we projected it on a screen. I have a video installation studio that I work in, so I have like the equipment. So we projected it, and then just like quite literally
projected it on a screen. So that's phase 1.
Yeah,
phase 2 is you put it on you recorded it on a camcorder. Then phase 3 is you put it on a DVD, correct?
Correct.
So you're doing a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg, which is originally a bootleg, correct?
Right, exactly.
Bootleg on top of it. So we're talking a 4-tiered bootleg approach to an NFT.
Well, it could be endless because there's no way I can stop someone from, because once this becomes the NFT DVD NFT, I can't stop someone from making an NFT DVD NFT DVD.
And that is exactly what I'm going to do.
Here's the funny thing. Here's the very funny thing with that is people have thought of that.
That's great.
Oh,
I love that.
I'm going to be doing that. Number 1. I got number 1. What else am I going to do with number 1 except sell to you, people? It is yours. Well, it is for you.
People saw it, right, JR?
Exactly. People did see it. He knows. I saw him snooping. He was snooping in my IG. Well, I tagged him a million times, so I think he definitely got my Beeple bat signal. But he definitely checked it out. And Beeple, if you're listening to me, number 1, all yours. We could do a little happy trade anytime, anywhere. I'll give you my address.
So that was what JRRToken's like. He shot out of his house to make it all the way down to 321 Canal Street to buy the bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg that originated from Beeple's bootleg. So then he can possibly bootleg it back to Beeple and almost complete the cycle. And then Beeple can bootleg it again to restart the cycle. And it could just be an ongoing. Do I have this correct? I mean,
that is exactly right. It's this type of NFT insanity, and we're gonna make it 100% tangible.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back over to Rare Diamond Hands because you're on the outside listening to this for the very first time. Do you understand any of this? Do you understand like the thought process? How I think this is just super cool.
Oh, I love it, honestly. I mean, this is Yeah, thinking outside of the box a few times. No, this is amazing.
And
Thank you.
And just with it, the all right, Dave, go ahead. You got to interject here.
Oh, I just said thank you.
Yo, I want to see a bootleg DVD store inside of a metaverse one day too, so we can just go up in there and relive that experience again.
Oh, that is a great idea.
Doc's eyes, filtered eyes, almost popped out of his filtered head there behind the Ethereum ring that is
I'm like
behind him.
100% into that idea.
Yeah, we're playing the game of telephone, right? I mean, that's kind of the whole metaverse is a game of telephone in its own way, right? And if we live in a simulation, then forget it. It's too many.
I'm definitely in it.
Somewhere in that metaverse simulation, there's got to be bootleg stuff, and why not have the address 123 Canal Street anywhere out there in the metaverse? Maybe we can park it right on my metaverse land and Decentraland, and we can just set up shop there. Toss a couple CryptoPunks on the walls, toss a couple DVDs on the walls that maybe make the burning, maybe don't make the burning, or maybe you'll just be sitting there waiting for people just to buy it from JRRToken himself.
I have something for you, CryptoNovo. Look at
what?
This. What is this?
That is it's actually backwards at my screen. We forgot to fix that in pre-production. But that's the CryptoPunks
I reversed it. Well, anyway, this is a number 2.
Are you dropping a deuce on me? Is that what you're doing?
What are we gonna do with this?
Is that gonna go in a microwave? Are you gonna videotape you burning that up in a microwave as well? So we'll have a burning of a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg.
But
yeah, I am a little disappointed I don't get to burn the Burning Banksy DVD, but because it's sold out. But
yeah, well, you never know. Maybe the happy owner will burn the token.
That's true.
These all come with real tokens. Can you believe it?
I see that the token that's in there. That's pretty wicked.
Real physical tokens. You thought of it all.
Right. I got a horse race coming up here in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna share my screen here. I'm gonna probably. How about we all just pick a horse that is not my horse? Because whatever, it's on a losing streak. But maybe just yell at the screen.
Oh my God! Well, like Big Deal's looking not too shabby. Seems
holy cow! Look at this guy's win percentage. Imagine having this horse winning you $12,000.
I wish.
Holy wowzers! All right, is that the one you're gonna pick?
No. Let me keep looking here. I like the name Yiddler.
Yiddler. $500. Man, these I gotta maybe race more or something.
Yeah, I think so. Oh man, big deal though. I mean, that's kind of screaming as a winner. Put Sugar Buzz. What's that looking like?
Sugar Buzz. 2000.
That's a good horse name.
23% win rate. That's it's pretty solid. All right.
What's that arrow to the sun all about?
Arrow to the sun.
Right up above there, yeah.
Right there, it has 12% winning. Close to $1,000. It's a filly. It's a Z7. All right, I'm gonna go with Scrutinize because that was one on our last race.
Bet on your own fucking horse. That's so
that was
sad.
one on the last race, so I'm gonna go for this horse outside of my horse.
That's bad.
I gotta be realistic. 30 seconds here. All right, so we got a call for Sugar Buzz.
I'm going to Sugar Buzz.
Let's step into the races here.
At my stable, I use this as my icon. Does anybody recognize what that is? This horse. If I get my head out of the way.
Is that from an 80s cartoon like He-Man?
You are very, very close.
But it's the female version. It's the
Rainbow Bright.
Princess Powers or something like that.
It was Rainbow Bright. It was the
Rainbow Bright.
It was the dude's robot horse, and it was called. And I was like, "What the fuck was that awesome?" Like I was like, when I'm looking at these crazy NFT horses, I'm like, that was the original one.
That's the original NFT horse.
The
I'm gonna
name,
put some music on here.
when
The
I-
screen started. Here we go. I wish you could turn the music up and down on this, but look at the prize pool right here. All right, I'm at 0.0238 ETH. I have an 1,800 meter class 3. Here comes Young Secretariat. We're in 4th place. We have horsing around, Ultraviolet up there at the top. Here comes the Cornish Path. Cornish Path is up at the top. We have Yiddler and we have Sugar Buzz down there at 7th and 8th. But we're looking at Young Secretariat right here.
Oh,
We'll see
come
what
on,
we
Young.
got. Finish line is not in sight. Moving around the different views here.
Now, could anything goes right here? Let's see, and where are you, Young Secretariat? Come on.
Well, arrow to
Hanging
the
in the
sun.
middle there. Oh,
Racing
okay,
strong
all right,
here.
All right,
Come on.
where's that Sugar Buzz? Sugar Buzz
500
hanging in the
left.
back. Oh, and Scrutinize. Scrutinize also hanging in the back. See, that's what happens. They hang in the back, and then they fling forward right at the last second.
I hope
All
mine
right.
does that. Mine's right in the middle. Come on. In the
350
striking
meters
distance.
left. 300. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Young. Give it.
Come on, get up there. Oh, he's falling back. He's getting tired. He needs to make a push now. He's not going to make it.
Holy.
Come
I
on.
should.
Oh,
Yiddler.
Sugar
Come on.
Buzz.
Look at Sugar Buzz hopping on the sugar train. Oh, mine's falling to the back.
Wow.
Oh, 11.
Well, I gotta say.
Sugar Buzz, followed by Yiddler, which did have a shout out. Look at
Just
that
saying.
close for 3rd. Bam.
Just saying. My pick one. So they do. So all right. So here's the thing. They are. You will have the ability to start betting on these races if you don't own a horse. So I own 3 horses. Crypto's got 1. We're definitely planning on strategically breeding some. And we're gonna breed with each other and a couple other friends. It's gonna be sick. And then make some new horsey NFTs. It's gonna be great.
That's the plan.
We'd have to name one.
Token one. Do you have another race coming up in a time frame just so I can keep it on my mind or no?
Well, I do. Yes, I actually have a paid race I got into that's in 14 minutes.
All right.
And then
Whenever you're free, send that over to me. Break it down a little bit. We're here with Rare Diamond Hands and Dave, who just came out with a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg of it on a DVD. We just watched some live Zed Run races where my horse finished. I'm thankful that it finished. It finished in 11th out of 12th. It was fun to look at it for a little bit. We're going to probably stay live here for one more race with JRRToken.
All right, well, check this out. Wait. Let's go to what's the next run? Let's see what's the most expensive prize race right now. Like, we'll scroll down a little bit or refresh the page here. All right, next to run. What is there? There's like a couple $1,000 race coming up.
Prize pool, nothing big. A couple $100.
Couple hundo. All right. Well, they were a couple $1,000 when Ethereum was up double of what it is now.
Of course, yeah. I mean, all the Ethereum bumping up there makes everything a lot more expensive. Yeah. Not seeing any that I want to really wait around an hour for.
So forget that. So wait, so where's pizza? Where's Bitcoin Pizza? I thought they were gonna.
Yeah, well, Bitcoin Pizza, she was supposed to come on. Let's see if we send her a message out there. Maybe she big over Bitcoin Pizza it up, but. Dave, how about your connection with Bitcoin Pizza? Because I saw this here on Instagram.
Yeah, well, they've been following along what I've been doing, and today's Bitcoin Pizza Day, so they just sort of contacted me and said, like, "Hey, want to serve pizza today at the gallery? Be part of this." So I said, "All right, no problem." So they sent me a bunch of codes for the Slice app, like promo codes. So yeah, anybody who came by the gallery or the bootleg store or whatever you choose to call it, yeah, got a slice of Prince Street pizza.
What are the rare pizza NFTs though? Click those NFTs in the tab there. No, on the top. Yeah, what are those? Are they real or do you eat them?
Rare Pizzas, but that was their fundraiser.
Oh, generative art. Oh, that's cool.
So they're selling these art pizza to pretty much pay to give away real pizza. So, they had a huge conglomerate of, people that were kind of, it was almost like a pizza DAO
Oh,
where
that's
they
so
gave,
cool. I love that. I love that pizza pop. That was pretty dope looking. Very cool.
Yeah, I can read from their what they specifically have some phrasing for it, but that's pretty much it. Is these are like generative.
Yeah, that's so weird. I like it.
So each people buys it, they sell it off to create awareness. Train, we're gonna have her on. So to talk about it, we had Snacks on last week, which was just great to have him on. I mean, he was talking about how global the pizza was. We had video of someone talking about it on top of a volcano, for crying out loud. I mean, Bermuda has Pizza Day. They've reached out to every continent, including Antarctica, off of the, I think they just, reached down from Argentina or somewhere down south, and it was able to bridge the gap to get this all over the world. Korea, I saw things for Korea in here. It's just cool to see.
So how do I get my Bitcoin? That's all I want to know. Where's the Bitcoin at? You can't buy. Can you buy the pizza with Bitcoin?
No, their idea is to give away as much pizza to bring awareness to the space and to get all the pizza on the blockchain, the pizzerias, to make it cheaper for them, to expedite it. There's a food shortage, but there's not a pizza shortage. So we can, here in Nigeria, Pizza Day. Look at all those stacks of pizzas right there.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
And you just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. It's just different types of pizzas.
Looks like it worked.
So each pizzeria got $625. I believe $500 of the dollars was for pizza, and then they got a tip of $125 just to help out their own staff as for making the pizza. There's
Everyone
one right here. Some video footage. So yeah, the list goes on and on and on. And it was great for them reaching out to me a couple times on trying to collaborate and get here for Pizza Day. But I mean, this is their big day. I mean, they're selling pizzas, they're getting pizzas out there, they're getting their tweets out there. They're taking care of business, as we see on Dave's Instagram here as well. It's just really cool to see the collaboration in the space to try to make a common goal for right now, getting pizza in the right hands. And if it is those nice diamond hands, it's those nice diamond hands.
Oh, are you going to make a pizza diamond hand?
Diamond hand pizza. I mean, yeah, we can do a collab. Maybe I'll talk to Snacks later.
You don't need oven mitts if you have diamond hands.
I feel like pizza is easy. That's a easy sell.
It's funny because the one that I did for you, Crypto, it's got a lot of people talking, and then a couple people were like, "Yo, I want my ape inside of the diamond." And they want like an ape themed one, and just like different ideas, and even Video Game Freak from last week, or the last time I was on anyway. We're doing a custom one for him too with his baby punk. So yeah, it's super fun.
Should do a mosquito, like Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's a great idea.
Inside of hell yeah.
Yeah, sweet amber diamond.
Exactly. I haven't done an amber diamond yet, so I mean, hell yeah.
Oh man, this is so cool. I mean, that's what I love about it. That just kind of like it's the best template for like to do really creative stuff, but it like keeps it all uniform, but like you could really flex into different different personalities and aesthetics, but it's very cool.
Yep.
So we need some more derivative pieces out there. So if you're looking at it, he can customize it. If not, I mean, he has his regular pieces as well for the diamond hands. Token, you want to bring up the other artist that you sent me earlier? With the wasn't it with the Millennium Falcon card or something like that?
Oh yes. Oh my God. Of course. So, well, one
Yeah, there
second.
it is, right here. There's this.
Yeah. So this is a really cool artist. I believe he's Russian. Nikita Samsonov has been.
This is
Well,
awesome.
yeah, I came across his stuff, and what I found was a ring. So he's been doing this collection of famous movie collectibles, and the first one was that Back to the Future hoverboard, and it looks super awesome. I haven't snagged it yet, but I might have my eye on it. But it's just, these super dope, kind of funny, high quality little collectible. And but then I saw the ring. I mean, this one, I have two pieces of his. I got the Millennium Falcon. I think it's so cool. Like the way that the explosion happens, and you could see it on the back of the card, like simultaneously as it spins. It's just such a interesting effect.
They did like a faux lenticular. So it's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I freaking love it. So I had to buy this one. And then that was number 2. And I'm like, oh, great. So then, of course, number 3 is the one that it was made and forged for me. I mean, I'm JRRToken, for Christ's sake. So he made this
Precious.
Yeah, I mean, serious. Yeah, the rarity precious. It's like genius, and it's got the inscription is the ETH crypto NFT. Letters and stuff. It's just genius. And so I got that. But then I hit him up because that's what this is all about. And we were just DMing. And I was like, so what I ended up doing was taking a screen grab of the ring and using it as a virtual background. And when I sent it to him, he was like, hey, you want me to make you like a legit background? And I'm like, yes, please. And I said, please watermark it, as in like with your name. He's like, he put in my JRRToken up. So I was like, oh, not what I meant, but awesome. So definitely giving a shout out to Nika Samsonov. Super awesome NFT artist making some cool stuff. So if you're into movies, nostalgia, he's got some stuff. And he's got 2 more in the collection coming out. So I have no idea. The last one was Terminator thumb going down. He's got Matrix red and blue pill. So who knows? I'm like racking my brain trying to think of like, what is it? Like a James Bond? Like
it'll be a surprise. Yeah, here's the Matrix one.
Yeah, and there's a little.
These are sick. Yeah, so well done.
And then there's a little glitch as it spins if you catch it.
Yeah, it's been.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think he's super dope, and obviously a cool dude that he made me a sweet background to go with my ring NFT purchase. So totally appreciate it, and hit him up. Nikita Samsonov is dope. 2 more. What could they be? I have no idea.
I'll guess ET taking off on his bike. Total guess.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Token, when how much time you got left on
I
your
got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let me give you the link.
So 2 minutes 30 seconds to the thing here. All right, what we're gonna do, rare diamond hands. I'll give you the stage for 45 seconds to wrap up on anything. Dave, 45 seconds for you to wrap up on anything. Then we'll get on to this pony race. Hopefully we have at least one winner in one of these things.
Hey, man, I got 3rd place tonight. Don't forget.
Oh, that's right. But we need a winner chicken dinner.
I know. Well, this one I put money on, so let's fucking pray. Woo-hoo.
Do it to it. So rare diamond hands, anything you want to bring up, talk about?
Not really. No, just, yeah, thanks for having me again. It's been fun. And yeah, looking at this stuff, I mean, I just seen another dope artist with what JRR just shared there, and what Dave's got going on is super cool as well. So yeah, that's just it. And rarediamondhands.com. I mean, yeah, check out this collection as well. And that's it. Yeah, thanks again.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Dave, anything you want to add or talk about?
Yeah, so again, thank you for having me, and it was awesome connecting with y'all, and really going deep with Rare Diamond Hands' work. Really awesome stuff. But yeah, people follow along with me, D Cicerelli on Instagram. I do all kinds of installation stuff. I built, which JR has been to, crazy like infinity motion rooms that send you to the metaverse.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even get into his other business, which is his infinity psychedelic trip rooms. But
yeah, I'm mostly an experiential artist and immerse and do physical build outs. So D Cicerelli, check it out, and you'll get all the updates when the NFT DVD becomes NFT DVD NFT. So you can follow along there and watch the destruction of the DVDs, and then ultimately the minting of the.
We'll definitely post out that link when you get that minted. We'll
or if you even want to, maybe we can link up and just do it live here. I mean,
live. Let's do live auctions.
Give it right here. Just watch those suckers get burned up, or people can buy them right before they get burned up and toss into the microwave.
Totally.
So yeah, so it's it's gonna be cool. We're gonna capture it all, make sure it becomes a really kind of cool story to tell, and then we drop it. So stay tuned, guys.
All right. Speaking of stay tuned, I think we're live here. Who do you have
live? All right. So this one is my female horse, Maiko. She does pretty well. She holds her own, and this is a good. Good odds in 1,400 meters. She loves Sweden in the winter, so looks like we're gonna be it'll be a good race. I like so if we kind of do a bird's eye. If you zoom out a little bit, do a little bird's eye view of this. Again, I like when the horse hangs back a little bit, and then once it gets we're past that 1,000 meters. They're going to start making a move here. See, it kind of gets that like slingshot, and I just hope that Maiko's going to clinch it. Got 450 meters left and kicks it into gear.
So we're looking right here. Maiko in the 9th position right now. We have the finish line coming up. He's going to have to start making the kick here soon.
I don't know if that's good.
Not enough room, maybe, to look at this. We have a couple stringers out front, and we have Mount the Mount Rushmore of horses right there. Living beauty.
Oof.
Did your horse even finish? I hope it even finished.
I think my horse just crumbled into glue. Terrible.
Homer's glue there.
Well, I have another race, and there's another race in 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Oh, you have another race in 1 minute and 20 seconds?
I do.
All right. Well, we might as well.
With Maiko again. Same race.
Quick turnaround there, huh?
I got to admit, I've been looking at these a little while for the last couple of weeks, and I want to buy a horse.
Oh my God, totally buy a horse.
Well, our thought was, and we have a couple friends also, is we're gonna, next time the stable's open, is just breed them and have multiple horses, even if they are a possible lesser horse. It might be able to enter in a free race. And I mean, I'm looking at this as some of these horses that people that know how to race these things, they're making some pretty good bang for their buck here. I mean, even if you make $1,000 off the horse and don't have that much into it.
Yeah. All right, so Maiko, gonna give it another go. Let's see. The more, I mean, she's supposed to win, so the more that I keep losing, eventually I should win.
The rules of percentages, or
yeah, the big question: what is the algorithm exactly?
So what they do, though, it's kind of cool. So they have 1,000 simulations of they put together 1,000 simulations based on each of the different horses' attributes, and they pick one of the 1,000, and that's what that race is. So, they basically know what it is as it starts, but which of the 1,000 simulations is the question. Alrighty.
Here it is, Maiko. We're right in the middle there. Started off. What is that?
Turn off a little.
Oh, now I'm able to highlight. Last time I wasn't able to highlight, but here I am.
Oh yeah.
What's you like? You prefer the zoomed out? Do you like the side view?
No, you do whatever you want. There's auto camera on. That's fine. I don't mind. Whatever.
Click the auto camera. See what happens there, and maybe that'll give us some better luck here. We need a W. I didn't need to see a fat W. We don't need a show. We need a win. We need a winner.
All right. Well, here we go. All right. Everyone's a little bit. True Fire's pulling up.
True Fire is not going to last that long. I mean, come on. We've said before where these horses aren't going to go the distance.
Let's see.
You need someone from like 8th place just to pull up.
350 meters left. Make a flailing at the end. 250 meters. Oh, coming up. Come on, baby.
Come on. I see you there. Oh, come on, baby. Come up. There we go. Third. What do we got? Third, fourth. We get nosed out at the end.
Oh, terrible. Oh, man. Look at that. Let's see. Fourth.
0.021 off, it looks like.
Almost.
0.021 off in 4th place. And that was, you had a little bit of scrap on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, almost. Anyway,
well, it's worth the price of paying because I was just sitting here watching, so I have nothing to complain about. So thank you. In the agony of defeat. We're going to wrap it up there, my friends. I plan on doing this next Saturday because it was fun. Dave, if you want to make a recording with us and we can, get it out there live and have you do what you want to do. If you want to burn that, that'd be cool. I know JRR has some ideas. And Diamond Hands, Rare Diamond Hands, I'll be tweeting every time one of your sales keep going off. And just next time you have a major drop or some more content, let me know because we'll keep you in the loop for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds great. Thanks, man. Yeah, definitely some announcements coming, and hopefully we can kind of keep the hype going and the momentum. So yeah, thanks again.
Good luck, Rare Diamond Hands with all this. Is sick, and Dave, hope you sell out all the rest of your NFT DVDs. I cannot wait to see what the NFT DVD NFT ends up being, and obviously Beeple will be talking very soon. So.
Or his lawyer is one of them.
Hey, it's a bootleg of a bootleg. They'd have to find the person who made the original bootleg.
Hey, man,
that's a good point.
That secret.
This is all art, a giant art performance, if you ask me.
Well, JRR, thank you very much again. We'll do this again next Saturday. I know we have some cool stuff coming up because we're working on some cool things together. Anything for anything for anyone, for our millions of viewers, 2 of them watching at home? Anything for all of them?
Actually, there is one thing. Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. Our next Saturday, we'd like to pull up another artist. So maybe we could give him a little bit of a preview and a little bit of a hype bump. His name is Denzi. Really cool artist. Crypto, I just sent you his, he just dropped his first foundation NFT called Barcode Vixen. And It is super dope. If you want to just pull that up super quick, it'll give us it's like a preview for a future guest here. Did you get it in the chat?
Yep, I'm just pulling it up right now.
Yeah.
On the screen up there.
So this guy makes really insane digital video art, and he uses all real people and collaborates with other artists to make his pieces. And this is his latest drop, his first drop on Foundation, and it's called Barcode Vixen. It's pretty cool. It's got some awesome audio connected to it too. That's pretty intense, but. The Windows sound is not part of it. Yeah, so he's going to be chatting with us about some of the work he's doing. He's got a lot of interesting projects in the works. So yeah, just give you a little preview of that. But definitely check it out.
I love it. I'm all about it.
That's awesome.
I'm there to support it. I like cool things from cool artists. This is going to be one that, it's going to be almost a foundation piece for us as well, as we're going to try to help him navigate this NFT world with, showing him the tricks of the trade with different outlets where he can
Yeah, absolutely.
his art into. I want to find good collectors for these great artists.
And I think my first foundation piece is definitely going to be the NFT DVD bootleg NFT Firestorm of version 1 of Beeple, blah, blah, blah.
There we go. The bootleg of a bootleg, but we need to have people buy it. That would be
Otherwise,
the
who
best
cares?
part.
Yeah, people has to buy it. Otherwise, it's, what's the point? What do we do with this all?
With that being said, that's going to be it. We're going to be winding down now. We'll revisit this next Saturday. Dave, Rare Diamond Hands, Token, thank all of you guys. This is CryptoNovo311 saying stay positive and love life.
Peace.
Peace.